Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1983 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers at Tiger Stadium. On the mound for the Orioles today is Dennis Martinez, whose record is 10-8 with a 4.14 ERA. And pitching for the Tigers today is Tom Filer, whose record is 3-2 with a 3.79 ERA. So we're just coming off this total devastation of a four-game series versus the Indians. They absolutely lit our ass up. We were lucky to get one win. Naturally, we're 10-10 for the month. I think we're probably going to play 500 ball the rest of the way. This is kind of the indication of that. But at least we get to go home and face the Orioles. The Orioles, let's take a look at their team card real quick as we pull up Baltimore. They don't have any injuries. They had so many injuries before, and now everybody is back in their lineup. If you look at their lineup here, they got Rick Manning back and John Castino. They were both injured for portions of the last 2 months or so, and then their pitching staff is fully healthy. They have two of their starters that filled in AAA that could probably start on any other team. Jeff Ranier, not good enough to make the majors, but he just got healthy a couple of days ago. And then look at Jim Palmer sitting there in AAA. What's his AAA record, out of curiosity? Let's take a look here. He's 8-12 in AAA. So that's no way to finish out a Hall of Fame career. Okay, so they've got their rotation and their bullpen completely stocked. They're looking good. So this is going to be a tough series. There's your top prospects. Hal Morris from University of Michigan. Charlie Hayes. Won't be too long before they're in the majors. And then their ace, Alan Ramirez, is going to be a free agent. The same with El Presidente, who's starting today in the quiz. Dan Quisenberry. Their team batting average is better than ours. ERA just over 4, which is pretty solid for this game. They're 42 runs in the positive. Let's see. And they made that big trade where whoever it was, the Mets or the Yankees, gave them a whole bunch of cash. And so they don't have to worry about going into the negative for their cash this year, which is kind of nice. And you see their team leaders right there. So. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with today's game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Dan Petrie will be back in the rotation in 2 days. So we have Steve Mura starting tomorrow. It'll be his last start. And then we're going to turn around and trade him after the game tomorrow. So after tomorrow's game, stick around and you can help me go through and see if we can't get a sack of balls for them. We have we have 3 bullpen arms that are not available today. Thomas, the Creeper, and Weaver, they all had to pitch multiple innings. So we have Dave Smith, Cappy, Brian Kelly, and Dave Ruck. We have 2 lefties and 2 righties, so if we can get Filer through 5, we'll find a way to get through the game. Here's our lineup versus Dennis Martinez. Rickey Henderson had the day off yesterday. He's back in there in the 9th spot. Okay, let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Baltimore Orioles. Batting leadoff in left field is Alan Bannister. Batting second at second base is Wayne Krenchicki. Batting third at third base is John Castino. Batting cleanup, playing first base is Jim Traber. Batting fifth and DHing is Greg Luzinski. Batting sixth at shortstop is Robin Yount. Batting seventh and catching is Ray Smith. Batting eighth in right field is Ken Singleton. And batting ninth in center field is Rick Manning. Let's take a look at Tom Filer, making his 17th start on the season, 5-2, with a 3.79 ERA, more walks than strikeouts, almost 100 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .258 against him. No complete games. His fastball tops out at 90 miles an hour. His ground ball percentage is 47.3. His fastball is his best pitch, which is not saying much. His slider, just below average. He did jump up 1 point because he had overall was a 77. Now he's a 78. The 26-year-old right-hander goes to arbitration next year. His job in the rotation is safe now. As we've already decided, we're going to get rid of Mura. You can see he hasn't gone too deep in the last few starts. Has he ever? Yeah, I guess he went 7 innings versus the Yankees. Got a no decision in that one. But we need to get him through 5. That's usually when he falls apart. Okay, let's take a look at the Tigers' defense. Same as it ever was. First, second, center field, all with gold glovers. And the great Alan Bannister leading off for the Orioles. Here we go. Bannister popping it up on the infield. Trammell makes the catch. 1 down. Next up is Wayne Krenchicki. Ground ball to Murray at first. Out number 2. 2 quick outs for Filer. As John Castino steps in. Batting .288, 13 home runs. And he walks him. 2-out walk to Castino will bring up Jim Traber. 19 home runs, batting .250. He took over for Eddie Murray once Murray was traded over to Detroit. And another walk. That's going to bring up the bull. Greg Luzinski batting .304, 22 home runs. And a comebacker to Filer. And he makes the play. I was holding my breath. Thought for sure there'd be an error there. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Let's do the liars. Let's do the ligers. What is this? What's the Napoleon Dynamite with the ligers? Okay, batting leadoff, playing second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting second, playing shortstop is Alan Trammell. Batting third, playing first base is Eddie Murray. Batting cleanup and playing DH is Mickey Hatcher. Batting fifth at third is George Brett. Batting sixth in left field is Kirk Gibson. Batting seventh in right field is Glenn Wilson. Batting eighth and catching is Terry Kennedy. And batting ninth in center field is Rickey Henderson. El Presidente, Dennis Martinez on the mound. He's got 5 pitches. Look at him. It's amazing. That arsenal there. Only 2 are good. The hard curve and the fastball. He's making his 22nd start, 10-4. With that 4.14 ERA, 91 Ks in 148 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .239 against him, 6 complete games, 3 shutouts. 29-year-old righty goes to free agency at the end of the year, just like we mentioned earlier. Overall rated an 88. Pretty solid. How has he done versus the Tigers this season? Looks like he got the win. Oh, yeah. A complete game shutout back on May 3rd. June 4th, he took the loss, going 8 innings. And then on June 21st, a no decision, giving up 8 runs in 5 2/3 innings. July 1st, he got the win, giving up 2 and 7. So, mixed reviews. He's 2-1 with one no decision. All right, there is the Orioles defense with gold glovers in right with Singleton and that 65 arm defensive rating, and of course Rick Manning out there in center field. Okay, Sweet Lou leading off against Dennis Martinez. Lou batting .273, 14 home runs. Skies it to the right of home plate. And it looks like Traber makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, Alan Trammell, a ground ball to second. 2 quick outs for Martinez. Murray walks. This is how it went in the top half of the inning. 2 quick outs for Filer, and then he walked 2 batters. Let's see if we can't get a rally going. Here's Mickey Hatcher. Ground ball to second. I thought it was going to sneak by Krenchicki, but he makes the play. We go to the top of the second. No score. Robin Yount leading off, batting .295, 15 home runs. Pretty solid season from Yount. He's going to double into the right center field gap, and the leadoff man is on. That is his 14th double. That's going to bring up Ray Smith. And another walk. 3 walks for Filer. Now this could be a double play situation. Ken Singleton doesn't do much anymore. He's got a 69 overall rating. You're telling me there's nobody better that can go into right field? Let's see what he does. Base hit. That'll score a run. 1-0, nobody out. Rick Manning, a line drive to first. We double off. Singleton, no. Look at that, 55 speed. That might be the lowest speed we've seen. We're going to pull the infield in now with Alan Bannister up. 1 down, 2-1 count. Now that'll clear the bases. There's a 3-run shot by Alan Bannister, his first of the year. In 380 at-bats, he hits a 3-run home run. His first home run since 1979. 4-0. Another walk. And we're back to just a button-pushing game. Tigers are down 4, headed to the bottom of the second. Brett walks. Gibby grounds to short. Double play. Glenn Wilson hits his 15th home run. Team leading 15th home run. It's been a nice surprise. It's 4-1 now. Kennedy strikes out. Luzinski leads off the third with a home run. A base hit. There's another hit to right. Another walk. Fly ball to right. Luzinski won't be scoring on that. Rick Manning. Another walk. 5-1. Ground ball to second. 6-1. Base hit to right. 8-1. Hit down the line, 9-1. Eight to 1, bottom of the third. Henderson strikes out. Walk. Pop up to second. Base hit for Murray. Second hit for Detroit. Top of the fourth. Greg Luzinski goes deep. That is his 23rd on the year. 9-1. Base hit for Singleton. Oh, that's a double. The slowest guy in the Major League Baseball gets a double. Oh. Brett's out. Gibby's out. Wilson homered earlier. Lines out to center. Tenth hit off of Filer already. Double play, that's nice. There we go. Kennedy pops it up. Well, Rickey made contact. Seven walks for Filer. So we got Filer through 6. He gave up 9 runs on 10 hits. Oh, man. We had 3 hits in yesterday's game. Okay, we'll take out Filer. We'll bring in Brian Kelly. He'll finish out this ball game, no matter what happens. Here's Ray Smith. Good job by Brian Kelly. Going to the 8th. All right, going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Oh, nope. An error. Nice. Traber pops it up. Bottom of the 8th inning. Martinez tired. They have an 8-run lead. They're going to keep him in there, though, because why not? Garbage time home run from Henderson. That's what we've come to expect. Whitaker dumps it into left center field. Sammy Stewart comes in. We're going to the 9th. 92. You know, the crazy thing is, if I were to put Brian Kelly in the starter role, he would give up 9 walks. You know, it isn't the ratings. It's actually, you know, designed by the game to, you know, basically fuck you over no matter what. As Hatcher grounds out. 3 solo shots. We've had 4 hits today. 3 of them are home runs. This number 2 is a tiger for Brett. All right. So we give up another 9 runs. Let's take a look at the standings. Yep, 2 games back now. I think we're going to trade everybody. We have, if you take a look here at our expiring contracts, oh shoot, I forgot I actually changed some of the stats because I wanted to see what who was leading the team in WAR. Here we go. Well, it doesn't help because you can't see who they are, right? So let's see if we can stretch it out. Stretch it out. There we go. So Rickey's done. I mean, we're going to trade him. He's garbage. We may as well try to get something for him if anybody wants to give anything. Steve Murrell will be traded tomorrow. Eddie Murray, we're going to dump him and give the job to Greg Brock. Joaquin Andahar, we're just going to keep him because we need innings eaters. I mean, we need somebody who's going to, I mean, he's not even an innings eater. He pitches 5 innings a game, but there's no point in calling up a young person, you know, to start their major league contract. And then all these players are arbitration eligible. So we're going to keep them and we'll pay them at the end of the year. It'll be like a pay and trade if we decide to get rid of somebody, you know. So, so Henderson, Murray will both be gone by tomorrow, and Murrell will be gone after tomorrow's game. So that's what we're going to do. Let's take a look at headline news. Toronto win, knocks Boston from first. I have to read these a little bit closer. Yeah, 6-5. Paul Dade had a good game. Was this in Toronto? No, it was in Boston. We're going to play Toronto one more time at home, actually at the end of the month, at the end of this week. And that will be interesting to see. Jesse Barfield, he's got his average over 200 finally. That's good. Rangers defeat the Indians. That is not a good team. They have one catcher. Wow. Oh, 1 for 5. I thought it said 5 for 5. Yep, okay. Nothing special there. Win over Milwaukee puts New York in the lead. Ron Gibby pitched a good game. Scooby. Molitor. Lindsay Lohan. Wow, there's a lot going on today. Jeez. Oh, hey, Rick Ownby threw a shutout. He was the Cy Young Award winner in our season last year. The Mets have just absolutely destroyed their own season. And then our stats here for today's game. Okay, transactions. Yeah, of course, there's no trades because why would there be? With only a couple days to go on the trade deadline. Al Lakowitz. Oh, the only pitcher on that team that's any good. He was the All-Star, wasn't he? Yeah. He was an All-Star representative. His season is done. And that's it. We already know about those other players. So, okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Another loss. We're at 100. Yep, Rickey. He's gone. George Brett hit his 12th. Glenn Wilson, nice surprise season from him. Filer, he had to go. He didn't have to go 6, but why not? Great job by Brian Kelly. Didn't give up a hit, right? But if I would have started him, he would have given up 6. He would have given up 10 hits in 9 innings with 7 walks. He would have done the exact same thing. I can guarantee it. All right. We're going to get out of here, come back tomorrow for game 2 of the 3-game series. Come back and see who's going to be the new Tigers. Until then, everyone, have a great night.